So the first of our insight blasts. Would you like these two, or do you want my...
I don't know, I'll be fine with that, thank you.
All right. So first of our insight blasts, I'll just let you carry on.
Hi, I'm Caroline Watson, and I run a group of organisations that use participatory theatre and creative education to empower migrant and refugee populations. We also do work with leaders in corporations to look at global leadership issues. So I would like 6 volunteers to come to the stage. Could you put your hands up, please? And if I don't get any volunteers, I'll force you. We've got 1. Veronica, can we have someone else?
Yeah,
yes,
come on
I
up.
can't see who that person is, but please come up. 4 more volunteers, please.
Do you need gender
Don't
diversity?
be shy. Yes, brilliant, perfect. If you could come up, please.
Now we need men.
4. Yeah, where's the men?
Come on, guys.
Okay, Naif, brilliant,
Naif.
and Scott. Thank you
Scott.
so much. Okay. And if you could just pair up, please. Have we got 6? Have we got 6? We were missing one person. Just
Caroline, would you like house lights? Are you okay with this?
No, it's fine, it's fine.
all right?
Oh, no, he's running away. He's not coming up to the stage. One more person. I thought we had one more volunteer. Okay. Can I see? Come on. It won't be scary. Don't worry. Perfect. Great. Okay, and if you could just pair up. So maybe, I don't know, Veronica, maybe if you could come here, okay? And if you could pair up, you two together. Right, so I'm going to give each pair a relationship. Okay? And what I want you to do is to just make a picture using your bodies. You don't have to speak, but I want you to demonstrate that relationship. Okay? A relationship. So, I want you to be teacher and student. Okay? I want you to be parent and child. And I want you to be criminal and policeman. Okay? So you have just a few seconds to show us that relationship. In freeze form. We got. Okay, just think quickly and then we'll have a look.
My camera is not very good in this light.
Quick. Think about what you're going to do. Think about it. So hold that position. I'm just going to ask the audience. Okay, our first relationship here. I would like you to give me a number from 1 to 5 as to how much status each of these people has. Okay? So, for example, can you tell me, on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being the lowest, 5 being the highest, how much status does this person have? 5. And this person here? 0. Okay? Over here? 3? 1. Okay. This has got 5. No, 1 to 5 only. So sorry, this one's got how many? 5. 4. Interesting, very interesting. Okay, right, so the next thing you have to do, thank you, you can relax, is I want you to do exactly the same relationship, but to change the level of status. So if in this case, this person had higher and this person had lower, I want you to show a relationship where the status is reversed, but the relationship is the same. Okay? Are we good? Are we done? Okay, what's changed? What can you see that has changed? The body language of suppression, did you say? Right, can you give me some examples? Like what have you seen? Right, okay, so she in a weaker position, even though we know this is a policeman. Right, okay. And what was it like before? It was very aggressive. Mm-hmm. It was very, very much a sort of strong visualization of power as we think of power. Yeah, okay. Right, anything else? What about over here? Why do you think that might be?
Giving space for the other person to talk, maybe.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you think that's to do with the relationships or just how they've shown them?
Maybe how they've shown them. I don't know.
How they're showing it, how they're demonstrating it. So literally, what about their body language or the way that they are standing, even things like their eye contact? What might show us that?
Oh, sort of like the kind of listening like that.
Right.
And the kind of, trying to figure out what the other person is saying.
So taking the time to listen?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Does that confer higher or lower status or on the same?
Oh, good question. I feel like maybe on the sort of same. It's kind of giving more space for both parties to kind of level out a bit.
To balance out. Okay, great. Thank you. Any other comments? Okay, great. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Thank you. So this technique was a technique devised by a brilliant thinker called Keith Johnston, who in fact used to work in very, very underprivileged communities of London as a teacher. And he found it very, very difficult to keep control of his students. And he wasn't a theatre professional himself, but he decided to start experimenting with theatre in the classroom. And he would particularly use techniques like this to get children to really look at status and power relationships in society. And he ended up using theatre to completely take over these students and completely inspire them and enable them to learn. And really what Keith Johnston was saying is we think that status is a label that we have in society. We think a CEO has a much higher status than a cleaner, for example, or a parent higher than a child, or a policeman higher than a criminal. But what Keith Johnston felt was that in our language and our behavior, the respect we accorded to other people, all helped us to raise our own status, but also to raise the status of others. And that it was fundamentally our choice when we went into interaction with somebody, how we chose to show up, and also how we chose to bring out the very best in the other person that we were working with. And I fundamentally believe that that is what ordinary, everyday leadership requires, and that it's actually a choice that each one of us make, whether we are a CEO or a parent or even a child. And that really that is the role that we all have to play. And we can no longer look to, our elected officials or even people that we perceive to be in positions of power and give them this power that they may or may not deserve or even be able to function well in society, that it's up to each one of us to be able to take that leadership. Thank you very much.